My mother and father. Sheshnag temple, apple orchard, grazing cattle, green deodar, misty, rainy, snowy, hot and cold weather, all remind me of your caring, loving nature. Oh my mother and father, oh my mother and father. I remember the hard days when I was a child and life goes wild. Miles to walk before sunshine, to cut wood and grass and store for winter in pile. Mother feeding cows and preparing food, while father engrossed in school files. Father engrossed in school files. At school, you are busy instructing, reciting, reading, and writing, making sons easy to every child. At home, splitting firewood for making fire and tilling field, and sowing seed to get good yield. Sowing seed to get good yield. Mother busy in cows, cow dung, cutting grass, and washing cloths near holy water or pool, and preparing food for brother, sister, father, and me before we leave for school. Oh, mother, quite unaware of your day's endeavor, I was busy in playing, studying, and seeking your kind favor. Oh, my tolerate mother, you in fear of father's disciplinary action, keep mum in spite of all having so many strong objections. I still remember the days when I was quite young, do many things that could invite your loving attention with my parrot tongue, sleeping on your lap to take a nap, but in the envy of younger sister have to leave your loving lap. Perhaps her claim was just as she was younger to all the rest. Not to leave the mother's lap was in vain in spite of my protests, as younger brothers and sisters have their rights first, as the two were younger and I was the oldest. And I was the oldest. One cannot blame the youngsters. Their claim was just because it was an accepted social rule, and one like me has to obey. Protest against the rule was in vain. So it was me to leave my claim in pain. So it was me to leave my claim in pain. Father strict and disciplined, but having a tender heart. Mother was polite, her eyes every now and then are full of tears. Their caring hands and loving nature gave me strength to face all odds without fear. All odds without fear. When the mother followed the father and took their way to heaven, and behind them we are left. It's hard to believe for many whole nights tears flowed in flood when I wept and wept and wept. My gazing eyes still wait for your return with my wailing hand, unaware of the fact once gone, no one returns to this wonderland. No one returns to this wonderland. I still remember the days when both of you were alive. Your love, your faith and care, my father, thou looks hard, strict and disciplined, was quite fair. In true sense, you were generous, helpful, kind. That's why your nature was accepted everywhere. As a teacher, you were never known to late to school, never sits on chair, always on heels and ride. Always inspire, motivate children to struggle and strive. In a real sense, you are a real hero and guide. Your disciples even today tell your inspiring tales, all with pride. Your love and affinity with field, farm and apple orchard always reminds me of holding in hand one or the other agro tool, spade, shovel, sickle, grafting knife with a calm mood. with a calm mood. Ganga, Gita, Gayatri, all were the secret of your life's spiritual ray. That's what you lived happily till the judgmental day. In sadhana, meditation, chanting Gayatri mantra 108 times you were keen. Writing a page of the mantra daily was part of your routine. Your love and respect and belongingness to each and every creature reminds me of your hospitable, lovable and polite nature. Oh mother, I still remember when I fall off my motorbike and received an injury in my right hand one day. I still see your eyes full of tears when I pretended to hide my broken hand in fear. But how can a son or a daughter hide anything from a mother dear? From a mother dear. How in your company and care I was happy and gay. I promise to meet you both again on my doomsday. Oh my dear father and mother. Oh my dear father and mother.